Next Thursday, her marriage is at a crossroads.
You put our son in jeopardy.
Her reputation shattered.
I'm really not in the mood for your righteous disapproval.
Will life or death moments...
Does anyone here know what they're doing?
Shut up! Everybody shut up!
...become chances for redemption?
We're gonna deliver down here.
It's way out of our league.
We have no choice.
Thank you. All New ER, next Thursday on NBC.
I'm starving.
But you just had a snack wrap.
No, I didn't.
There's a McDonald's wrapper on your desk, and you've got some sauce on your face.
But why am I still hungry?
Snack amnesia. Put a stop to it with a new BK wrapper. Crispy, spicy chicken topped with zesty sauce, lettuce, and cheese. It's snack-normous.
Who are you?
I am the Satisfier.
Just $1.39 on the BK value menu.
Where did you get those shoes?
Off-Broadway shoes.
Something about the way that you walk.
The way you feel the beat.
Something about the way that you look.
Something about the heat.
Something about your shoes, about the way you grew. Break it all down.
Must be because you got
40,000 choices. Feel that beat.
Off-Broadway shoes. Get up to 60% off every day.
Wait, come on and bring the heat.
Where did you get those shoes?
Live from the station on your side, this is WAVY News 10.
A man goes from stealing to stabbing at a Kempsville Kroger. Now another man scared to go back to work. Good evening, I'm Tom Schaad.
And I'm Alveta Ewell. Detectives say the suspect stabbed 3 people in the Virginia Beach grocery store, and then he made a run for it. Tonight Side's Oren Lieberman joins us live now from the Kroger with more on what happened. Oren.
Alveta, police say the man was trying to shoplift here. Some of the store workers confronted him outside of the store. They brought him back inside, and that's where police say he pulled out some sort of sharp-edged weapon and stabbed 3 of the people. He then ran forward. Police picked him up nearby. First, he saw the police cars and the crime tape. Then he heard what happened. Michael Starr was now afraid to come to work.
It's crazy. It's insane. Like, I don't want to come back for a couple weeks.
Starr was on his way in when he says he found out some of his co-workers and friends had been stabbed.
They're close friends of mine, and, you know, I hang out with them every day I come to work, and we always have fun, and it's just great coming here.
It would be only a few hours before police left the scene. It'll be much longer before the scene leaves Starr.
I mean, I know they caught him, but still, you don't know if he has friends or anybody else involved. And it could happen any time again. You just never know.
Police say a man was trying to shoplift from the Kroger when store workers confronted him. Police say that's when he pulled out a weapon and stabbed 3 people.
There were like 15 police cars here. And I was standing there and I said, please God, just tell me no one was seriously hurt.
Frances Tilley was on her way to buy dinner when police stopped her from going in. Instead of potatoes, she's now thinking about prayer.
I'm sorry it happened. I'm so sorry. They're such good people in there. I'm really, really, truly sorry it happened. I hope no one is. Just go home and pray. We all say a prayer for them.
Police say the man ran away from the store and the crime scene, only to be picked up in a nearby neighborhood. Police say the 3 people who were stabbed were taken to Virginia Beach General Hospital, where they were treated for non-life-threatening injuries. Live in Virginia Beach, Oren Lieberman, 10 on your side.
Also on Beach Police radar tonight, the search for 3 armed robbers, they say, held up a convenience store and a restaurant. Now, surveillance cameras caught the robbers on tape at the Gas and Go off Holland Road. A camera in the office shows one of the gunmen allegedly assaulting a clerk. Police say the robbers then headed to Sal's Pizza just before closing. If you can help police catch these men, you're asked to call the crime line.
And WAVY News 10 has learned the state could face nearly 50 lawsuits in the future, all because of the Virginia Tech tragedy. A spokesman for the Attorney General's office says they've received 48 notices of intent to file suit. The deadline was yesterday, but most of the victims' families agreed last week to an $11 million state settlement. Miscommunication led to a registered nurse working without a license at Centera Bayside. That from a health department investigation. Matthew Wiseman's arrest last month began that investigation, and police say Wiseman stole a dead man's wallet and went shopping. After his arrest, the hospital found Wiseman was not licensed in Virginia. Now, results of the investigation say when the hospital hired Wiseman, it required him to get a Virginia license, but his department head never followed up. The hospital also discovered another nurse had an expired license. That nurse was fired.
Dozens of marriages, not for love though, but for benefits. Navy special agents say that foreign nationals married sailors for citizenship. In turn, the sailors got increased housing benefits. According to 3 federal indictments, 33 people charged with conspiracy, marriage fraud, and false claims. Former Hampton Roads sailors allegedly arranged the marriages. Some of the ones charged served on the USS Wasp and USS Iwo Jima.
When active duty personnel are arrested, taken away from their ships, their commands, it has an effect on the readiness of that command.
5 of the women indicted will be in Norfolk Federal Court on Monday for bond hearings.
Lord, hear our prayer.
You're listening to the sounds of hope, healing, and forgiveness. Pope Benedict's message today in Washington, D.C., and this evening he addressed educators at Catholic University and met representatives of other faiths. But the highlight of the day was this morning's outdoor mass at New Nationals Park. And 10 on your side, Stephanie Harris was there. She joins us live from Washington now, where she's been covering the Pope all week long. Stephanie, you talked with people here who were quite moved about today.
Tom, definitely educators and people from Hampton Roads who are at this mass are inspired by the Pope. Tonight, Pope Benedict stood before hundreds of Catholic educators with his version of No Child Left Behind.
No child should be denied his or her right to an education in faith, which in turn nurtures the soul of a nation.
He says everything must be done to ensure Catholic education for people of all social and economic status. But his big home run came earlier at Nationals Ballpark, where he got a rock star greeting from 46,000 of his faithful.
When he came into the stadium, it was all inspiring, it really was.
He rode in with a message of hope for a church in crisis.
I acknowledge the pain which the church in America has experienced as a result of the sexual abuse of minors.
And urge Catholics to foster healing and reconciliation. But today, they just wanted to celebrate. Some cried, some cheered, and many say they were surprised by emotions that bubbled over.
To hear the faithful completely united in their responses to the prayers of the Mass, and to hear them all at once, 45,000 or more people saying the responses of the Mass, was powerful, and I wasn't quite prepared for that.
But he and all of these Hampton Roads priests say they are prepared for what comes next.
He's seeking us to be those who will forgive and those who will be healers for a new generation.
Now, first thing in the morning, the Pope leaves Washington, D.C. and heads to New York, where he has scheduled stops at Ground Zero and another public mass, this one at Yankee Stadium. Tom?
All right, thank you, Stephanie. It was really a big day today in D.C. Well, not everyone had the chance, though, to listen to the Pope's message in person, but millions did watch that Mass on television, including these 6th graders, Catholic students at Christ the King in Norfolk. Over the last few days, the students discussed the importance of the Pope's visit.
He inspires us by teaching us his word and God's word. He is here to talk to the youth. His main motto is, Christ is our hope.
Students we spoke with say that they would have jumped at the chance to travel to Washington, D.C. for that Mass. For now, they'll have to wait to hear stories of his visit from some church members who actually got tickets to that service.
International music, majesty, and might.
Well, this describes the Virginia Arts Festival on the streets of Portsmouth. You're looking at performers from South Africa, Australia, and the UK. They were among the countries represented in the parades of bands through Old Town. You can see them this weekend at the Virginia International Tattoo at the Norfolk Scope. This year's theme, a tribute to veterans. Look for more info on our website, WAVY.com. Just click on featured links. Well, a warning tonight for everyone. Scam artists are apparently hiding behind this building in Norfolk, scamming people out of thousands of dollars.
And temperatures today started to warm up. You'll note along the coastline, 68, 70 degrees, even 63 at Kill Devil Hills. Very, very close to normal for this time of year. And we're going to get a lot above a normal coming up for tomorrow. We'll have our forecast.
And later, hopes for a curse, now funding hopes for a cure.
You're watching WAVY News 10 at 11 with Tom Schaad, Alveta Ewell, Chief Meteorologist Don Slater, and Bruce Rader Sports.
Good evening, everyone. I'm J. Ron Fleming with Virginia's winning numbers for Thursday, April 17th. Let's pick three. Tonight, your winning pick three numbers are 0, 4, 5. That's 0, 4, 5. Cash 5 numbers on the side of your screen. Your winning pick four numbers are 1, 0, 7, 9. That's 1079. Thanks from the Virginia Lottery, helping Virginia's public schools.
The Thomasville Spring Sale. New designs, fresh ideas, and prices to brighten your every day. The Thomasville Spring Sale, Virginia Beach Boulevard east of Independence, or Newport News at Jefferson Commons.
When news breaks in Hampton Roads, no one gets you closer than Chopper 10.
Get the big story.
Horses got up onto the interstate.
And the best pictures, live as it happens. On air and online at wavy.com. Chopper 10, always on your side. Hidden cameras, exclusive investigations. Hold the ice. Is toilet water cleaner than what's in your cup? Our test results are in. Caught on tape, we confront this healthcare professional now fired from her job. It's a must-see May. Only on WAVY News 10 at 6.
I'm thinking Arby's new 2 Southern-style chicken sandwiches for only $4. I'm thinking that mayonnaise and dill pickles are like an express lane to Satisfaction Town. I'm thinking 2 of these tasty sandwiches for just $4 sounds good to me and my wallet. I'm thinking Arby's.
I'm craving spring accessories, but I refuse to pay full price.
Hurry in to TJ Maxx now for Accessory Week, where you'll find our biggest collection of accessories ever. From spring's must-have shoes and sandals, to designer luggage and handbags, to daring hats and bold scarves, all at up to 50% off mall prices. Don't miss Accessory Week going on now. There's never been a better time to save. There's never been a better time for TJ Maxx.
1 week ago, if I heard the name Ford, I wouldn't even consider test driving a Ford. That's me. This is perfect.
We knew that people who don't drive a Ford would be surprised by Ford. So we went from town to town and friend to friend, inviting real people to drive one.
Nice and sporty.
Beautiful. I'm excited.
There we go. Oh, yeah.
Navigation is definitely a plus.
I love this car. I want to keep it. I had so much fun driving it.
There you go.
Yeah.
Get an 08 Escape and choose 0% for 60 months or $2,000 cash back. Visit your local Ford dealer.
At Mattress Discounters, we'll pay your sales tax on everything you buy. Sealy, Posturepedic, Tempur-Pedic, Stearns & Foster. We'll pay your sales tax. Spinal Care Queen Set, save $50, only $2.99. Open a line of credit online and get 0 interest and 0 payments for 1 year. Plus, get the best prices on Tempur-Pedic beds. We'll pay the sales tax on everything you buy. Watch for our grand openings in Lansdowne Commons, Harborview, and now bigger, better Yoder Plaza store.
Mattress Discounters!
I'm thinking Arby's new 2 Southern-style chicken sandwiches for only $4. I'm thinking that mayonnaise and dill pickles are like an express lane to Satisfaction Town. I'm thinking 2 of these tasty sandwiches for just $4 sounds good to me and my wallet. I'm thinking Arby's.
A new study says 1 in 5 troops coming home from war suffer from serious mental disorders. The study from the RAND organization is the first large-scale private study of the war. And it says 300,000 troops are suffering from depression or post-traumatic stress disorder. Most at risk, women and reservists.
Just having to do your job and, what's required of you to do. Some things you just got to swallow up and do them, but it's hard to live with some of the actions that the people have to take.
The study says the cost of the war for 2 years is somewhere between $4 and $6 billion. Now to a 10 on your side scam alert. The Better Business Bureau warns a fake loan company is stealing money from people around the country.
Broadway Lending Group claims it is based in Norfolk. Now the company asks you to send money as collateral, but then never gives you a loan.
10 on your side's Jason Marks is investigating the so-called scam. Jason, what have you learned?
Well, Alveta, the BBB says the company is what's called an advance fee loan business. In other words, you have to send them money first before they give you the loan. But the BBB says this sort of operation is illegal. The Duke Grace building in downtown Norfolk is home to several businesses. But the Better Business Bureau says one company, which claims it has an office there too, is causing a lot of headaches.
I truly think that it's a scam.
Going to the web and picking out a loan company can be a tedious process. There are more than 1 million loan groups, but the BBB is calling one a scam. The company is Broadway Lending Group. The BBB says the company promises to give you a loan. All you have to do is send money first as collateral.
It's very disappointing.
We spoke with people from around the country who say they were scammed.
And he told me that I was fully approved for my loan in the amount of $6,000, but that I had to give a collateral payment of $1,090.
Yet victims say the loan never comes. Broadway Lending lists its mailing address at the Duke Grace building.
We never heard of them until 2 days ago when someone alerted us to a possible scam.
Peter Decker owns the building and says Broadway Lending is not a client.
Thank you for calling. You've reached Broadway Lending Group.
We decided to call Broadway. We spoke with a man named Michael who claimed he was a loan officer. We told him there was no office there. He said that's absurd. He told us they've been in that building for the last 15 years. He then asked us why we would call him there and how did we get his number. So far, the BBB has heard from more than 150 people saying they've been scammed, people who may never see their money again.
And I think that they should be sued because it's not fair. You're taking people's money in hopes that they can have the money so that they can better themselves.
Now, victims were told to wire the money to a bank account in Canada. The woman that we spoke with on the phone from Florida is a college student. She needed that money to pay for school. She says she had no idea. Now, if you think you've been scammed by this company, you can give the Better Business Bureau a call at that number on your screen, or you can go to our website, WAVY.com, to a link to theirs. We're live in Norfolk. Jason Marks, 10 on your side.
And we're also on your side with a warning for local senior citizens. Con artists using Medicare to steal valuable information. One victim called 10 on your side to spread that warning. Someone claiming to be a Medicare representative called 64-year-old Violet Stafford. That person asked for confidential information to update and replace her Medicare card. Well, she fell for it and almost immediately found suspicious activity on her bank account.
Well, I've got to go down there today and get a new bank account and make sure that nothing has gone through.
Well, Medicare says seniors will never be contacted by phone for any reason.
Always live, always on your side. Super Doppler 10.
And Super Doppler 10 Live, there are a few clouds out there. They're on off toward the Richmond area, really right on down I-95. They'll move in overnight, but there's no rain associated with it. But since we've got this map here, might as well draw where things are. Again, just a few stray clouds right on out into here that are moving eastward. They're high, thin clouds. Right now, we've got an east to east-southeasterly breeze, if any wind at all. Very, very light winds right now. Hardly a breath of wind out there at all. We've got one storm moving on off. We'll take a look at the cloud cover. Again, that thin cloud cover moving on in right on down I-95 and southward. One storm moving off, and it's a huge storm. Very, very impressive looking thing. It was way up in the Great Lakes, dropped all the way on down off the coast of Florida, and now, as expected and as we predicted, it's moving offshore, moving on away. It has produced some northeasterly winds into the area over the past several days, but that's finally starting to change. And that's why I drew in that east-southeast wind, because winds are starting to change. They're going to become more southerly for tomorrow, and things are going to warm up. One storm moves off, well, another one's going to move in, but not for a while. It won't be until Saturday night or Sunday. So in between, here's where Friday and Saturday lie, right on into here, all the way on out to the Mississippi Valley. Hardly a cloud in the sky, but this will move on in. A wide view of things. Here's what's going on again. Skies remain clear for tonight, tomorrow, and through most of the day on Saturday. Saturday late in the afternoon, we could see a stray shower or two. Saturday evening, this cold front is going to draw closer, but it's likely to be the overnight hours before we start seeing any rainfall on Saturday night, really Sunday morning. Midnight hour tonight into tomorrow morning. Southwesterly winds 5 to 10 at 7 o'clock in the morning. Noon hour, 5 to 10 mile an hour winds. Winds pop up a little bit during the latter part of the day, but it's going to be a nice day. Great day coming up for tomorrow. Hardly a cloud in the sky. Hardly a cloud in the sky coming up for Saturday either. Here's where things are at the noon hour. More of a breeze coming up by Saturday evening, 15, 20 miles an hour. And there is that cold front that I told you about, and the rain moving closer, but not through the area, even by the midnight hour, Saturday night, early Sunday morning. It'll likely be Sunday morning, and then that front will stop right on in over the top of us, and we'll end up with that rain continuing. It'll start on Sunday morning, be more prevalent Sunday morning, and then taper off Sunday afternoon and Monday morning. Now, 51 to 55 degrees into the Hampton Road cities right now. This is our low last night. Lots of places into the 30s last night. It's not nearly as cold tonight, and it's not going to get as cold right now into the low 50s, and that's what we expect during the overnight hours. 52 all the way on down to 47 for a low. Skies clear as a bell. 80 degrees for tomorrow. Couple of degrees cooler at the beach and a couple of degrees warmer farther inland. Nice day on Saturday, too. A few late day clouds, high thin clouds. A little bit questionable as far as Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, and then Wednesday, Thursday look warmer. But again, the great couple of days ahead. Saturday late at night, we could see some scattered showers that'll last especially into Sunday morning, and then just a stray shower or two late Sunday and into early Monday. Great couple of days ahead. Get out and enjoy them. They look good.
All right. We appreciate it. Thanks.
Well, dirt flies and the ground shakes. Whoa. It shakes a school and hundreds of homes.
Find out next at 11 what's causing this ongoing hassle in a Florida community.
Tents are up across Hampton roads with thousands of Hondas on sale. It's the biggest tent sale in Honda's history. Honda's ultimate tent event. Accords, just $219 a month. Or get 0.9% financing on Pilot and Odysseys. Under the tents at your Hampton Roads Honda dealers. Call 866-GO-HONDA.
Go to Yahoo and search Shop Honda to find limited time offers today. Then come see us.
Every car maker's focusing on fuel efficiency, but they've forgotten about the power. At Nissan, we do more with a drop of fuel than any other manufacturer. The dependable Altima, versatile Sentra, and reliable Versa. 3 performance sedans with 31 miles per gallon or higher. Lease the Nissan Altima for $199 a month, or Sentra, just $159 a month. Nissan sedans, lean, mean, driving machines.
The world is waiting. The world is watching. And the hottest designers and brand names are with you every step of the way. The world is your runway. Prime Outlets Williamsburg, now with 120 stores, 25 to 65% savings. Prime Outlets.
Where can you find big travel savings every day? On Expedia. Save up to $330 when you book your flight and hotel together. Plus, every deal is backed by the Expedia Best Price Guarantee. Book together and save on Expedia.com.
8 dealerships. The power of more. The Pomoco Total Car Market. The Pomoco 500. 500 used cars. Come see them all at every Pomoco dealership and at Pomoco.com. The Pomoco 500 Total Used Car Market. The total package. Total selection. Car market savings. Great buys under $10,000. Unlimited financing options. Now at Pomoco and Pomoco.com. The power of more.
Of course.
The team with the tools and experience. The Super Doppler 10 Severe Weather Specialist. On your side.
It's got 403 horsepower. It can tow 8,000 pounds. Seats 7. Available DVD entertainment system. It's dripping in chrome. Big, bold, beautiful. Forget drive it. If it had a bathroom, I'd live in it.
Visit your Hampton Roads, Northeast North Carolina Cadillac dealer for this attractive offer.
Just 2 days before Pope Benedict says Mass in New York City, a massive car fire shuts down the streets in front of St. Patrick's Cathedral. Flames from the taxi cab sent a dark plume of smoke over St. Patrick's. The intense heat of the fire could be felt across the street at Rockefeller Center. Police say that the cab driver will not be charged and they do not consider the fire suspicious.
How about this? Bombs exploded near homes and a school in Central Florida, but no one in any danger here. Those bombs are what's left of a World War II bombing range. Since last year, the Army Corps of Engineers has carried out several controlled explosions near Odyssey Middle School outside of Orlando. Some neighbors complain about the constant explosions here. Hundreds have filed suit against the government, questioning why homes were allowed to be built there in the first place. Well, you may remember last week we told you about a Red Sox jersey buried beneath the new Yankee Stadium.
Well, the Yankees saw no humor in it and immediately dug up the David Ortiz jersey. The jersey is now up for auction on eBay. Proceeds from the sale will be given to the Red Sox official children's cancer charity, the Jimmy Fund. Right now, the bid stands at more than $30,000, and it's going to a great cause, too.
Sure, it's seen better days, though, physically.
But that's okay. The Red Sox try to get even with their arch rivals, the New York Yankees.
And the Redskins Beach Blitz is a month away. Bruce talks all things Redskins with the voice of the Skins, Larry Michael, next.
It's the Lincoln Signature Event, where you can lease select Lincoln vehicles, including the Lincoln MKX, with 0 first month's payment, 0 down, and 0 cash due at signing for just $4.59 a month. See your Lincoln dealer now.
Every car maker's focusing on fuel efficiency, but they've forgotten about the power. At Nissan, we do more with a drop of fuel than any other manufacturer. The dependable Altima, versatile Sentra, and reliable Versa. 3 performance sedans with 31 miles per gallon or higher. Lease the Nissan Altima for $199 a month, or Sentra, just $159 a month. Nissan sedans, lean, mean, driving machines.
Do you like this living room?
I don't see a TV.
But it has a settee.
I prefer HD.
It's a tough choice. Refurnish the living room or replace the television. Thanks to Room Store's guaranteed low prices, you can do both. Own the very room you want with enough money left over for a very nice TV.
We put it all together and save you more. Room Store.
Are you ready to save? Because something good is still going on here. Toyota Fest 08, the first big savings event of the year, continues at your Toyota dealer. Save big on Tundras with $2,750 cash back or financing as low as 0%.
That works for me.
Take a tough Tacoma and get $1,000 cash back or financing from 0%.
Now that's good for me.
Get to your Toyota dealer now, where there's something good for you too during Toyota Fest 08.
The elements outside are beyond your control. But day in and day out, a Train system heats, cools, and even cleans the air inside your home perfectly. No matter what Mother Nature may throw at you.
Buy a qualifying Train system now and get a rebate up to $1,200 plus 6 months, same as cash. Call 888-TRAIN-21 or visit train.com for a participating independent Train dealer.
It's hard to stop a train.
It's the Lincoln Signature Event, where you can lease select Lincoln vehicles, including the Lincoln MKZ, with 0 first month's payment, 0 down, and 0 cash due at signing for just $369 a month. See your Lincoln dealer now.
Electronic stability control is standard, and the Sonata gets up to 28 miles per gallon. Plus, right now, you can get $3,000 cash back.
What do you mean,
Adam Smith? Best-selling author of The Money Game?
Take the money you save and buy an insured CD.
Yeah.
The Hyundai Dollars and Cents sales event. Right now, get a 2008 Sonata with $3,000 cash back.
See your Hampton Roads Hyundai dealer today.
The Redskins Beach Blitz. It should be cool.
And it's always cool. For the 3rd year in a row, the Washington Redskins are spending a weekend in Virginia Beach. New coach Jim Zorn, several of his assistant coaches, and a whole bunch of players return to the ocean front next month for the 3rd annual Beach Blitz. The voice of the Redskins, Larry Michael, came by the studio to talk about it.
And really, Bruce, this is the heart of Redskins country, and the Beach Blitz is a perfect fit, because I know there's a lot of fans that make the commute to FedEx Field from this area on Sundays. So Fittingly, I think we needed to bring something to Virginia Beach, and the players and Coach Jim Zorn are going to head down. Cheerleaders will be there. There'll be all kinds of clinics with the players. We're really looking forward to it.
The Redskins Beach Blitz is less than a month away, May 17th and 18th down on the Virginia Beach ocean front. As you know, the Redskins have a new coach, former Seahawks quarterback Jim Zorn. He's taken over for the Hall of Famer Joe Gibbs. Hey, Larry, what do you think of Coach Zorn?
It's a different culture here at Redskin Park now. Joe Gibbs was obviously famed for sleeping on his sofa and staying there till 2, 3 a.m. Jim Zorn says, I'm going home at the end of the workday. I'm going to be with my family, but I'm going to be at the office awful early. And I think being a former player will attract the players to Jim Zorn. They already have. Zorn is, and he's, Joe Gibbs was so immaculately dressed. He'd always wear a sport coat everywhere he went. Jim Zorn is wearing a flannel shirt and jeans around Redskin Park. So it's a looser atmosphere, but he has got some big shoes to fill, no doubt about that.
And indeed he does. Hey, when I come back, David Pearson is 73 years old. What is he doing still driving a race car? WAVY News 10 at 11 continues.
Get reliable medical information from the doctors of health on your side, only at WAVY.com.
There's a lot of reasons to buy a white car, but this weekend there's another reason. The Checkered Flag Honda White Sale. Get big savings on new Hondas. If it's white, you'll save a lot of green. Don't miss it. Checkered Flag Honda, where winners buy.
Gas up and go with WAVY.com. Register for E-News 10 alerts now, and you could win a $50 gas card in a weekly drawing throughout April. It's a gas giveaway you can't afford to miss. Compliments at WAVY.com.
Somebody's trying to kill me. Critics are calling 88 minutes sensational. 37 minutes to live. 4 stars. Just give me some time. A must-see. It's genius, isn't it? Al Pacino is electrifying. I'm gonna find you. 88 minutes. Rated R.
Only once in a lifetime does a radio morning show come along that's this good. Tommy and Rumble on FM 99. A morning show that provides the finest news and information. A morning show that values good, honest dialogue about the issues. A morning show so out of the ordinary that mere words don't do it justice. You'll just have to listen. For Hampton Road's finest morning experience, listen to Tommy and Rumble, mornings on FM 99.
1 week ago, if I heard the name Ford, I wouldn't even consider test driving a Ford. That's me. This is perfect.
We knew that people who don't drive a Ford would be surprised by Ford. So we went from town to town and friend to friend, inviting real people to drive one.
Nice and sporty.
Beautiful. I'm excited.
There we go. Oh, yeah.
Navigation is definitely a plus.
I love this car. I want to keep it. I had so much fun driving it.
There we go.
Yeah.
Get an 08 Escape and choose 0% for 60 months or $2,000 cash back. Visit your local Ford dealer.
All patio sets on sale at Garden Ridge. $50 to $200 off all patio sets. Steel set $99. Wrought iron or steel set $199. Steel conversation set or wicker set $299. 25% off all outdoor cushions. 25 to 50% off all pottery and fountains. All bar stools and dining chairs, buy one, get one half off. Comforter set $19.99. Come join the fun at Garden Ridge.
There's a lot of reasons to buy a white car, but this weekend there's another reason. The Checkered Flag Toyota White Sale. Get big savings on Toyotas. If it's white, you'll save a lot of green. Don't miss it. Checkered Flag Toyota, where winners buy.
All right, check this out. They've repaved the surface at the Darlington Speedway, and look who was out there testing today. 73-year-old NASCAR legend David Pearson. You remember him, Tom Schaad. The Silver Fox ran some laps against Carl Edwards in a restored version of the Wood Brothers 21 Purolator Mercury. You remember that, don't you, Tom Schaad? And Pearson beat the much younger Edwards, claiming another checkered flag at the track too tough to tame.
I enjoyed running it. I really did. But the first 2 laps there, when I was running real slow, it didn't drive too good. But the faster I got to run a little bit faster, and it got to feeling better, and I could run in the groove.
There are a lot of days where it. I mean, we all look at those style cars and the way things were, and there's some days where we'd. I definitely feel like we missed something, not being able to race. Me personally, not being able to race in that era, but man, that's cool. That's just neat.
You used to cover them, didn't you, Tom Schaad? Pearson is NASCAR's all-time winningest driver at Darlington with 10 wins. That's one more than Dale Earnhardt and 3 more than Jeff Gordon. The best series in baseball, the Red Sox against the Yankees, continues in New York City. Let me take you to Yankee Stadium. Tonight it was all about Manny. First inning, Manny Ramirez, home run to center field. That puts Boston up 1-0. And then in the third inning, Manny Ramirez will do it one more time. A 2-run shot off of Mike Mussina. Manny, Alveta's favorite baseball player, with 55 home runs as the Red Sox beat the Yankees 7-5 to salvage a split of this 2-game series at Yankee Stadium. Favorite baseball player, isn't he, Alveta?
Hey, I like him. Can't lie.
I was 3 when David Pearson used to race, by the way. So
Yeah.
80 degrees tomorrow. Looks great. 77 on Saturday. Looks great. Sunday, not so great. Some rain.
All right, that's going to do it for us tonight at 11, but we'll see you back online.
on WAVY.com, and we are back here at 5 a.m. Have a good night.
You're watching NBC, America's late night leader.
It's The Tonight Show.